Well, it's still Black Beerstory Month, and here's Volume 2 with even more blackness. With Bear Republic, Grand Teton, Yeastie Boys, and Berkshire Brewing.
Well, I filthy her raft and she's ready for flow. Oh, black water, keep on rolling. Mississippi moon, won't you keep on shining on me? Oh, black water.
Let's crack it.
Some of my favorite beers have some earthy stank stuck on.
As long as it's not a metallic any longer. Blah, 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 I want my beer, damn it! Beer Coasters Podcast. It's for your learning.
Well, hello once again, folks.
Yo.
Welcome to the Beer Coasters Podcast 2013.
What up?
A weekly podcast dedicated to bringing you the best and worst in mostly American craft beer from coast to coast and every once in a while in between.
Word.
I'm your host this week, Mike from Boston, and with me this week is...
Crazy Dave from Temecula, California.
And Toby in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm here this week.
Well,
Let's hope I make it till the end.
Well, your audio is here with us. You were with us last week. It's just your audio wasn't.
Right.
Yeah, you know, when he's ghetto rigging this stuff.
Yep.
So, this is Black Beerstory Month. All month long, black beers. And this is Volume 2. We are going to try, for our fermentation conversation, we're going to try Bear Republic's Big Bear Black Stout.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a few black tasting flights.
Mm-hmm.
Toby, what are you going to try?
I will be trying the Grand Teton Black Cauldron.
Oh, how about you, Dave?
Well, it's kind of black, but it's not kind of black. If you know what I mean, it's kind of like the Yeastie Boys Pot Kettle Black.
Oh.
It's black, but it's kind of black.
Kind of
But
black.
it's not really black.
Well, the pot calling the kettle black. And I'm going to try Berkshire Brewing Company's Shabadoo. And it's a Black and Tan.
Shabadoo Black and Tan. So do they actually make like two different beers that they put in the bottle? Or like...
Oh, we shall talk about that.
Okay.
We shall talk about that in my tasting flight.
I busted up a spoiler again here in the...
Oh, that's okay.
Damn.
Well...
It's 2013. It's the year of spoilers, so...
Yes.
We're just going to spoil the rest of the
What else?
season.
It was
for
also
you.
the year of something else. I forget what it was. 2013, the year... I can't remember. Damn it. I know it was
Don't
something
spoil
funny,
it.
too. What do you say we get into doing some drinking on this
Yes.
show? All right, let's do it.
A shout.
This is a fermentation conversation. Yeah.
All right, folks, welcome to our fermentation conversation. We're going to try Bear Republic's Big Bear Black Stout. This beer is from Bear Republic out of Cloverdale, California. Their website is www.bearrepublic.com. This is an American stout.
American.
That's American.
So is this the Big Bear Black Stout, or is this the Big Bear Black Stout?
I think it's the
This is the
Bear
Big Bear
Black Stout.
Black Stout.
Are you sure it's the Big Bear Black
Could be
Stout?
the Big Black Bear Stout. I don't really know. The ABV on this beer is 8.1. The IBUs are 55. And let's crack it, and I'll read a little bit about this Samal. They got a few awards, this beer, just in case you were wondering. They got the 09 California State Fair. They got second place. For the 09 LA International Beer Competition, they got gold. For the 07 Great American Beer Festival, in the American Style Stout category, American Style Stout category, they got a silver. And in 2002, the World Beer Cup, they got the gold.
So what happened between 2002 and 2007? Like 5 years, like it went with like nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to find out what stouts beat them. Be interesting to know.
This is really dark, and
It's black.
It's black, and you cannot see through it. and it's got about a Yeti pinky of head.
I got some ruby highlights happening at the bottom
What?
there.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I got some. Yeah.
Dude, mine is black to the bottom, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
This is the Big
Mine,
Bear Black Stout, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's pretty black too. I'm not
Well,
getting
I've got
much
a-
in the way of
Oh,
highlights.
Toby's got like a fluted glass with a real shallow
Well,
bottom.
it gets a little narrow at the bottom.
I'm
so
just
I
using a
can,
big old wine glass, the jazz party glass.
I'm using my standard pint glass.
All right.
I started off with about a half finger of head, and now it's just down to a film. It's a khaki kind of tan head.
I still got a good finger and a half.
Yeah, sorry.
Head.
I got about half a finger now. Smells a little chocolatey and
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's even some smokiness. You guys get that? A little bit of like
Yeah,
a woody
little bit.
smokiness.
And something sweet too.
Yeah. At first I thought like cherries or something, but that went away.
Kind of sweet, smoky. A little bit of coffee in there.
Maybe brown sugar?
slightly, yeah.
Could be. Yeah, like a dark malty sugar. Yeah, it could. Yeah.
Or
brown
maybe just
sugary.
molasses.
I
But
was,
it's more on the sweeter side.
I was gonna say that molasses bread.
Well, there's getting some hops in there too. There's something that's kind of
A little bush.
Earthy?
yeah. There's some kind of earthiness coming through there.
Did you give ingredients?
No,
There was no malts listed, but
they don't
they
have
did
any.
have Centennial and Cascade hops, so that may be why you're smelling hops, is they got some of the big ones in there.
Yeah.
Taking a sip, yeah.
Big roastiness right off the bat.
Yeah, pretty good mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of roasty.
Like a bitter roasty chocolate.
Mm,
Some cold coffee, almost like a day old. You know how coffee kind of has a strange kind of. I mean, it tastes a little different if it's just cold anyway, but if it's been sitting, it's got an odd kind of coffee, powdery flavor to it.
The bitterness kind of lingers around on this.
Yeah.
there's something else.
Well, I would almost guess that there's some kind of woodiness in here, like they
Yeah.
used some. I don't know if it was barrel aged or.
I don't remember reading anything on it, but it's
Yeah.
like it's maybe oak chip infused or something, or
Yeah.
It kind of has some kind of woodiness coming through. And this says Healdsburg, California. Not what did I say? Cloverdale?
Not Cloverdale. You know, there's. I think we talked about this before. I think they have.
their company office is in Cloverdale, but the company pub and restaurants in Heddlesburg.
Gotcha.
So the brewing company office. So I don't know really where the brewery is at then.
It's just Sonoma County.
Sonoma County Brews.
Yeah.
you
I
know
always forget about these guys. Kind of. I mean, they're big. You know, they're known for their Racer 5. You know, so that's probably their.
Hop Rod Rye.
And the Hop Rod Rye. So they do brew
Red
good
Rocket.
beer. And they're one of those breweries that's kind of gets overshadowed, I think, in their region by places, you know, breweries like, I don't know, is Russian River Sonoma? Or are they more like Napa? Anyway, that
not
whole
sure.
like Bay Area type one of those, you know.
Well, actually, if you read the bottom of the label, it actually says Healdsburg, Cloverdale, California, like as one word.
I wonder if they're
So I
they must
wonder
be
if
right
it's-
next door.
I'm looking it up. Right now.
I'm getting some kind of. I don't know. I want to. It's like a caramely kind of stuff, like creeping through, but it's more like
Yeah, I can see that.
it's not quite caramel because of all the other stuff, kind of, you know, with the roastiness kind of masking it, but there's some kind of sweetness in there.
You know what it is I bet this is a take on an Irish stout where you get maybe some of that. It's not like a dry Irish stout. I mean, it is kind of dry, but it's more of like an American take on an Irish stout is what it seems like to me.
Yeah.
Because that sweetness and that weird woodiness that's coming through.
Yeah. Good though. I mean, Sorry, don't mean to be yawning here.
Are we boring you?
But it is.
Mike?
It is
this
later
beer
here
boring you?
Hey, it's later for me than it is for you.
Okay, so a little bit going back to the address. The brewery actually is in Cloverdale. I did a little bit of some spy satellite research, and I'm seeing these big, huge, malt, or what do you call them, like
Malt silos.
Molten hop silos or whatever outside. So, and the other place is like in a total like a downtown or like a
stalker.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a brew pub or something.
So the company office is definitely in an office building location. Whereas there are other places, it looks like a warehouse next to like a bunch of mini storage place. So anyhow,
what would you guys pair with this?
It's a pretty smooth little stout here.
I'm thinking you can kind of go either way. You could go with like, you could go with a steak or dessert.
I was thinking a sirloin.
Yeah.
What do you think, Toby?
I was thinking burger at first, and maybe it's like some sweet potato fries with it.
How about a steak sandwich?
Yeah, steak sandwich would be good.
Could do that. Yeah.
Like maybe put a little bit of A1 on there, and that might bring a little bit of the sweetness, more of the sweetness out in the beer.
Yeah.
See that? Yeah.
Ratings. Untapped comes in at 3.76 out of 2,409 ratings. Anybody else wants to help me out here? Okay.
Dave,
and on Beer Advocate, the users rate this a 93, which is exceptional.
Wow.
And the Brothers Alstrom rate this a 100, which is world class.
Wow.
Dude.
And they do have it. Beer Advocate actually has this classified as a imperial stout.
It's a bit strong, but
it's a big beer.
Yeah,
8.1%.
I don't know if I would call it an imperial stout. I mean,
yeah, it's just that I think once you get up into those like
high
8+%, then they just go.
It's an imperial.
It's like it's too big to be normal, kind of thing.
You know what though? But it's not like monstrously big. It's still pretty smooth.
No,
I mean, it's like I don't get that imperialness.
Imperialiness.
It's not an imperialist.
No, it's not an imperialist beer.
The number 2 place to drink this on Untapped is the Flying Saucer in Fort Worth, Texas, which I believe.
How about that?
I went there with
I was reading
Chris
just recently that Texas wasn't going to get Bear Republic anymore. And then I thought I read somewhere else today that wasn't true. So I'm not really sure. But now you're saying if there's Texas that has the second largest check-ins,
then
that can't be true. So why isn't Chris on the show this week then?
I don't know.
He can get this beer.
Oh, the number 7th place to drink this is at Killarney's Restaurant in Temecula, California.
Really?
Killarney's.
Yeah.
A fine Irish establishment.
They actually do have a pretty good selection of craft beers there. And one of the cool things about it is that you could buy like a little debit card, and that they have tables that have like 4 chairs, and they have 2 taps on these tables. They have like 3 or 4 of them. But you go there and you just slide your card and you prepay for like 5 beers or whatever.
Tap tables.
Yeah.
Sweet.
We talked about that. Remember they were talking about the table tap things? They were coming to different cities and stuff. It's a cool idea.
Except for
anyway,
you
guys get.
It's kind of sucked like if they put up a new keg and you like pull it, it's all. You know what I mean? Or if you got some guy that doesn't know how to pour a beer and it's just like, just a massive mound head of beer.
And they charge you for it. Those bastards. So if you get a chance, check this out. This is a regular offering from Bear Republic. Big Bear Black Stout from Bear Republic. And that's bearrepublic.com. And we'll be back right after this.
We'll be black? Right after
It's possible. Stranger things have happened.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Beer Coasters podcast. And don't forget to support your local brewery, your local beer pubs, your local beer bars, and your local home brewers, etc. Drink local